Everybody keeps telling you that AI is only for super technical people. The truth is, whether you are a complete beginner who's never touched it, or you're over 50 and this whole thing feels like it's passed you by, there are 6 simple things you can start doing with ChatGPT today. All right, go ahead and skip this video if you're perfectly happy staying confused, letting other people handle technology, and paying for things that AI could do for you for free in about 10 seconds. But if you actually want to know how to do this yourself, stick with me, because this is the opposite of every confusing tech video that's ever made you feel dumb. I'm Boyd Clewis, internationally recognized cybersecurity expert, Forbes published author, and I run my entire 8-figure business with a team of 2 because of AI. And I even taught my own 62-year-old mother, a school teacher who is not a tech person at all, to use this stuff. So if she can do it, you can too. By the end, you'll be able to do all 6 of these yourself. And I'll give you the exact words to type, so you're not remembering a thing. And number 4 is the one that can catch a scam email before it ever gets you. So stick around for that. Now, if you appreciate this type of content, gently thump that like button. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my computer. Follow along with me. It'll be fun. So first, let's go to chatgpt.com. It's literally just chatgpt.com. So you can go on your phone or your computer, it'll work the same. The cool thing about this is it's actually free to start. As you can see, I'm not even logged into a ChatGPT account at all right now. So if you see this box here in the middle, this is all that you need to get started. Now I'm gonna give you a pro tip, because I have dyslexia. Writing and typing, especially extended things, is a little difficult for me. So what I like to do is use voice features for just about everything. That's why I said if you can send a text message or talk on the phone, you can use ChatGPT. So what you want to do is hit this microphone. It's going to prompt you for permissions to use your microphone. I recommend just saying allow this time so that we don't give it permanent permissions. So now that ChatGPT has access to my microphone, I can simply tell it what I need. Okay, so I'm going to give it a simple command. Hey, I'm new to this and I don't know what you can do. Can you explain to me how you can help me in simple terms? It's going to transcribe it, so we just hit this arrow. So ChatGPT is going to give us a breakdown of what it can actually do for us, which is actually pretty cool. Answer questions, write and edit, learn something new, plan things, solve problems, work with information, code and tech from my techie people, math, current information, images. I love image generation. So you see how it responded back in plain English. Think of this like a helpful friend or grandchild that never gets tired or judges you for the questions that it asks, which is actually pretty helpful. So go ahead and pause this video, open up ChatGPT on your phone or computer, and send it a similar message. Let's see what you get back. Let me know in the chat. Now that we understand how ChatGPT works, let's get a little advanced. Not too much though. I want to have it write an email for me. So I'm going to prompt it. Can you write an email to my buddy John and let him know that I won't be able to make our golf round tomorrow at 9 a.m. Or I should say the tea time. Now I was going to go off and start writing this. By the way, why it's doing this, since I use the talk to text feature, don't feel like you need to go correct yourself if you make a mistake. I stutter a lot and I say things that I don't really, not that I don't mean, but the wrong words might come out. But this tool is actually smart enough to determine what you mean. If you read it and if it's not what you want, then make a recommendation to change it. So let's check this email out. Hi, John. I want to let you know I won't be able to make our 9 a.m. tea time tomorrow. Something came up and I need to cancel. Sorry for the late notice. I was looking forward to get out there. Let's find another day to play. Nice, right? All right. So let's enhance this a little bit. We were specifically supposed to play at Tangle Ridge Golf Course in Grand Prairie. I also want to know, let's offer a gesture of gratitude, because as you know, missing a tea time is actually a really bad thing. Shout out to my golfers out there. If you're a golfer, drop me a comment. There we go. So it says, here's a warmer version that acknowledges the inconvenience, because missing a tea time is an inconvenience. Hi, John. I hate to do this, but I won't be able to make our 9 a.m. tea time at Tangle Ridge. I know backing out this close is to the round isn't ideal, and I really apologize for the inconvenience. If there's a cancellation fee or anything I owe because of my spot, please let me cover it. I don't want you to get stuck with it. I'm looking forward to what does that say? I'm looking forward to getting out there. By the way, I told you I had dyslexia, so I ain't gonna edit this part. Y'all just gonna see what it is. Reading this stuff is a little difficult for you, man. But as you can see, it enhanced this email, made it warmer. It's just so easy. All I gave it is a simple voice prompt. Now, this right here is where ChatGPT can be your best friend. So we can use it to explain complex things to us. For example, there's a new change to Medicare or your health coverage, or you have a contract or something that you just don't understand what's going on. So in this case, we got CMS News. CMS announces nationwide expansion of proven joint replacement program. So I could try to read all this nonsense, or I could have ChatGPT explain it to me, because I might not understand these big old words that are being used. So this is what I would do right here in this very point. So I would come in here and I would paste the information there, and then I would tell ChatGPT. Very simple. Again, I'm going to hit the voice button because I like the voice button here. I've attached this information about the CMS News, and I'm not sure if it applies to me or not, but can you explain this to me at a 5th grade level so that I can understand what's going on here? Now, when I'm saying explain this at a 5th grade level, I am not insulting your intelligence, but it just needs to be simplified so that a person at that level could understand. So here's the simplified version. Imagine Medicare saying to hospitals, if you're going to replace someone's knee, hip, or ankle, we're not just paying you for the surgery, we're paying you for the whole recovery. Before, different parts of care were often treated separately. The hospital did the surgery, the physical therapist handled the rehab, another doctor handled the follow-up visits. Medicare paid each one separately. The problem was that no one had strong financial reasons to make the entire recovery went smoothly. So it's breaking down the entire process, and this is great. So you can get some context around this. But again, I'm going to go back to the disclaimer that's there. ChatGPT is not foolproof. It can make mistakes. But at least with this information, you can get a high-level understanding about what's actually going on. Now, here's one of my favorite features about ChatGPT. Sometimes you just don't know. We can actually use it to help us determine if a text message, an email, is potentially harmful or malicious. So I got this email from Lowe's about this offer. I'm a winner of a nice tool set from Lowe's. So what I've done is I've taken a screenshot of this email, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, is this a scam or not? By the way, before I do that, if you get emails like this and you're not sure whether or not it's a scam, don't click any of the links. Don't click any of the links. So I just took a screenshot, and let's go to a new chat here. All right, I've attached the image right here, and I'm going to just simply ask chat. Remember, just talk to it. You don't have to think of the right words. Ideally, when you're talking, you want to ask a question and maybe ultimately give them an outcome if you can. Hi, I got this email from Lowe's, and I'm not sure if it's real. Can you analyze this and let me know if you think this is real or a scam? Let's see what happens. So based on what I can see in the screenshot, I am very confident this is a phishing scam. Here are the biggest red flags. Isn't this cool? It's not just giving you an answer, it's breaking down the logic of why it thinks it is a scam. Number one, Gmail already flagged it as spam. Number two, the sender is not Lowe's. It's some rando email address, which I wouldn't click that either. It made it a hyperlink, but I wouldn't click that. It also says that it was sent through chemistry.loud.net. A legitimate Lowe's email would never come from such a domain, such as Lowe's.com or elowe's.com. Well, I should say it would come. It would never come from these rando domains. And then generic greeting. It says, "Dear Boyd Clewis, congratulations." I mean, they just put my whole name together. And then "you've won" without entering anything. All right. And then it's creating the urgency. Kind of some of the things I used to talk about on the channel, right? And the poor design. Yet that design is rather hideous, no lie. Let's look back at that thing. It's hideous. It's hideous. So my recommendation: don't click, don't claim the reward, don't fill out, don't do nothing, just delete it. But as you can see, ChatGPT just saved you from getting scammed, and it didn't cost you a dime. Beautiful thing. By the way, can y'all tell that I like nerd out on this stuff? I love it. I love it. If you want more AI content like this, let me know. If there's any things that y'all'd like to see, hear, and show, like, I run an entire company on AI. There are so many things that we do. It is just mind-blowing. Now, for my busy professionals out there, or you indecisive ones, you are going to love this next one. ChatGPT can help us plan lunch, dinner, breakfast. Let's check it out. What are we going to do? Simply ask, "Can you help me plan breakfast for the next week? But there's one thing I need you to understand. I hate avocado. Don't mention any breakfast things with avocado." If you love avocado, I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's a texture thing for me. It's like baby food. Okay, here we go. So absolutely, I'll keep avocado completely off the menu. So here's a simple 7-day breakfast plan. Monday, scrambled eggs, wheat toast. Ooh, nice. Tuesday, we got some Greek yogurt. Wednesday, we got some oatmeals with some sliced bananas. That actually sounds good. Thursday, veggie omelet. Friday, whole grain. Okay. Look, and we can even enhance this even more. This is really good, but one thing I should have mentioned is I need a high protein breakfast. Let's see what it does. Look, do you see how this works? So now we have the protein measurement, so it's optimized for the protein. And then it gives some suggestions if you need an extra protein boost. This is why I love this. Now, I got an advanced trick I'm going to show you in just a moment, but it'll be really good. All right, the next ChatGPT thing. This is really cool. Here we go. "I want you to help me write a heartfelt letter to my wife, Tiana, about how I love her and I appreciate how much she does for me, the 4 kids, the business that we run, the church where we're involved in ministry, and all of our clients. I could never find the words to truly thank and appreciate her, but just know that she means the world to me and I'm always thinking of her." I usually would say don't try this at home, but do try this at home. Dearest Tiana, there are moments when I stop and realize how much our life is possible because of you. I think about everything you carry every single day, and I wonder if I'll ever truly find the words to tell you how deeply grateful I am. I love you more than I can express. Thank you for loving me, even on the days when I'm distracted, tired, or focused on everything that demands my attention. Your love has been a steady source of strength. Are you getting a little teary-eyed out there? You gotta admit, this is pretty good. Thanks for everything you do for our business. Most people will never see the late nights, the problem solving, the countless details you manage, or the ways that you help keep everything moving. They see results, but I see the person behind them. I know how much of your heart goes into serving others, and I'm grateful I get to build this life with you. Isn't that so good? But here's the problem, though. For me, Tiana knows with my Lexia, the longest thing that she probably get from me is probably about that long. But it's so good. We can enhance this even further, all right? So I told you I was going to show you a trick. Check this out. I'm going to actually go back to another meal planning thing, but it's going to be a little different. So what you have to understand is ChatGPT runs on prompts. Prompts meaning commands. And there is one person on the face of this planet that writes better prompts than anyone else in the world. And I'm going to give you this person. But first, take a guess. I'm going to give it to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's ChatGPT. So let's plan a dinner, shall we? But with a little twist. I need to plan a high protein dinner for my family. It is 6 of us. And I have 2 kids that are 12 and 14, and they are extremely picky eaters. I need you to help me out. By the way, they don't like anything fishy. Literally, nothing fishy. All right, so that would be the standard prompt, right? However, watch what I add. Now, I'm not sure how to take advantage of your full capabilities, so please enhance this prompt for best results before you run it. This is going to blow your mind, guys. This is going to blow your mind. Boom! So now we have this big enhanced prompt that I would have never thought about. Y'all seen how basic I've been prompting, right? I've just been giving it small talking paths. But this is how I've been able to use AI in my business because I let ChatGPT create the prompts. I let it create the prompts that creates the apps and all the processes in my business. So now I just copy the prompt that it gave me, delete out the extra stuff, and then I run it. Boom. And so it goes out and does all of this. By the way, ChatGPT can even order your groceries too. That's beyond the scope of this video. I just want you to understand how powerful this is. And hopefully if you've been following along, you know that you can do it too. Please let me know if you got some value from this video. If you did, give this a like, a thumbs up to let the algorithm know and me to continue producing more videos like this. Because I want to show you all how you don't have to be a tech wizard to leverage AI to enhance your life. It's there to use. Why not make it happen? I'm Boyd Clewis, internationally recognized cybersecurity expert, author, and speaker. I will see you on the next video. Bye.